Polluted Thoughts Podcast, real talk with real people. I'm your host, Colin Garrett.
3, 2, 1.
My girlfriend's gonna fucking hate me, but I'm doing this to piss her off.
Fucking chewing into the mic.
Yeah, she got whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know. Get annoyed whenever anybody eat disease. Her whole family's has it, bro. Her mom, I think her sister. They fucking, man. I was sitting at we went to this bougie ass restaurant, and it wasn't really like bougie looking, but it was like a mom and pop Italian shop.
Like an Olive Garden.
No, bro. It was like hell no, bro. This shit was like if fucking Luca in Boston fucked like a mom and pop shop on the beach. Like that's what it was. It was like a house.
Word.
But in the house was just fucking food. I don't know. And there was Italian people like everywhere handing out shit and like whatever. We come around with like the bread, like full loaves of bread. They drop off the full loaves of bread. Point of story, I was so concerned eating that everybody was listening to my fucking chews that I could barely like enjoy the meal. I ate like 3 raviolis and was like, all right, I don't know.
It creates a self-conscious environment.
It does. It fucking does. Anyway, let me get to my shit. I was eating this Pammy's. You had Pammy's before?
Of course I've had Pammy's.
Yeah. Pammy's is the shit. They follow the podcast on Instagram,
No
believe it or not. Yeah. And Pammy's be smacking. My girl came over and dropped off some Pammy's, bro. But this is one thing that I was able to accomplish in my life that I haven't been able to accomplish a lot of my goals. But one goal that I've always wanted to have was when you walk into anywhere but food, you know, whether it be breakfast, lunch, wherever, you walk in and they know what you want before you say anything.
Baller.
It's the coolest shit ever, bro. Are you kidding me? I'd go there after school. I'd get out at like whatever time. They close at like 3 and I'd get out at 2. So I'd try to like scoot over there. Sometimes I'd go and
the rush.
Yeah, sometimes my classes get canceled and I'd just go back home.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd go with Braden a lot. And we'd walk in and the lady would just know what we wanted. But she'd always, out of respect, just ask you. You know, because it's a fucking respect thing. That's what it is, you know? Because it's like, if I come up there, what if I want to try something different, you know? But the fact that she recites it back to you. Hey. She doesn't just assume, because that'd be fucking stupid. That's not respectful, you know what I mean? But the fact that this girl, I don't know her name, but if you're hearing this, honey, you're the best. You're the shit. She would be like, hey guys, French toast bagel and a corn muffin today? And I'd be like, yep, same shit. And she'd go over there and it's the same quality every day, same gas every day. Braden would try something new. I think that's why she was always like asking. But I think it was also out of respect. She knew.
Well, dude, she's just showing you that she knows, you know?
She does know.
She's just trying to let you know that she cares. And
well,
she's putting love in that sandwich.
There's fucking love in this bagel right now, I'll tell you that much. Anyways, I think she's like the daughter of the people who owned it, or maybe Pammy was her grandma. Something like that, but she's the shit. Always gets my shit right. I need your water. Bro, you see what happened to Brittney Griner?
No, what happened to Brittney Griner?
You haven't seen what happened to Brittney Griner?
No, I honestly barely even know who the fuck Brittney Griner is.
Get this up on the TV.
Oh, God.
Brittney Griner went over a couple months ago. She plays, so it's a big thing. I don't know what's going on, but I know exactly what's going on, but it's a big thing. This is a little outside of Brittney Griner, but definitely pulls it all in. A little outside information. In Russia, the mobs there and the mobsters fund/own girls basketball teams. It's like their little like fucking circus, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They can do what they want to do with the money. They got so much money. Let's pay these best.
It's like my team's better than your team.
Bro, and they get the best WNBA people because they play in the off season. So then they just go over there and they play when WNBA isn't playing.
That's cool.
And they just get paid. Because what they're doing isn't illegal.
See, why don't more people do that? If the United States have the best basketball teams in the world, why don't we all just like kind of like stagger? They can get fucking filthy rich, and we get year-round entertainment.
Yeah, but all the other leagues suck, bro. Anybody who wants to play in the NBA, the only reason they do is because they don't get paid enough in the WNBA. Is the idea.
So you need 2 jobs.
They're
working there.
They are, bro.
The other country and McDonald's in their off time.
Probably they're working at Panera Bread. Like to get ourselves a good soft bread at the end of the night. You know, they're just giving them away to their employees. But then they take that home after a good long day of playing basketball in 2 different countries. And then they work their 3rd shift at Panera Bread. And then they're like, hey, you guys did a great job today. Here's a free fucking sourdough.
Yeah, shove this brioche up your ass.
And they can take that brioche, the cheesy garlic bread, and they go home, and then that's how they nourish their body for their next 16 hours straight of basketball for a mobster.
And little do they know that little piece of bread is 90% yoga mat.
What?
Bro, yeah, all right, we're getting off the Brittney Griner shit, but a little while ago there was this whole entire, court case in California talking about how their tuna fish is 95% not tuna fish.
Whoa.
Meaning Subway. Sorry, I should have specified.
Yeah.
Not Panera.
I would never eat Subway tuna fish.
Hey man, eat fresh. What are you talking about?
Eat fresh. Jared's fucking kids.
Bro,
he's not fresh. He's fresh. He's not fresh. He's not cool.
Bro, what are you gonna do? You know, the guy lost 300 pounds. You know, he's got some new confidence. Doesn't know where to place it, and he places it in the kid's ass.
You just hate to hear it. Anyways, back to the Brittney Griner thing.
Yeah, keep going. I'm sorry.
The Russian mobsters fund the teams, blah, blah, blah. She was flying over there to start playing with that Russian team. And she had hashish oil on her.
Was it? I thought it was CBD oil.
I think it might have been, but they're labeling it hashish oil.
Word. It's just marijuana in general.
Yeah, I think it might have been THC. Probably like a mixture of the 2, obviously.
Sure.
And she got bopped by the Russians, and the commies got her, and they're holding her back, and they're trying to... So, as of yesterday, they've sentenced her to 9 years in prison, correct?
Yeah, it says right there.
Brittney Griner sentenced to 9 years in Russian prison. Give me a little article here. But what I believe... look up on Brittney Griner trade. Just Brittney Griner trade. Yeah, trade deal. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Click on that. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to get us to trade Brittney Griner back to the U.S. in exchange for a Russian arms dealer who has killed millions of people.
I mean, that seems like a reasonable trade if you ask me.
You're getting like Jason Statham in any bad guy movie in exchange for who?
It's like
a 7-foot rim protector.
No, it's more like in exchange for Osama bin Laden.
I need a couple draft picks.
Yeah.
I need a couple. If I'm Russia, I'm thinking we're getting a lot in exchange. We're gonna have to give them a second round, maybe a third. I mean, we're going to have to cough up some cash exchange in exchange, because we're getting this guy back, and they're just getting the rim protector. They were getting like a LeBron James of gun dealing, and then they're getting a Brittney Griner, who's just Brittney Griner.
All right, let's be real. All right. Is any WNBA player worth an arms dealer?
I need a couple of them. You'd have to trade me Diana Taurasi, Sue Bird, and I'll take Brittney Griner. That's a hard 3 to beat. That's a hard 3-on-3 team.
So what you're saying is Russia made a mistake by even just leaving the one. They should have gone for more. They should have overcompensated.
No, I'm saying Russia should be concerned. They're getting a lot. They're getting a lot in return. They're getting a lot.
Yeah.
So
they should have sweetened the deal.
That's what I'm saying. They should throw in who's over? Jim Hopper.
What you're saying? They should have abducted multiple WNBA players.
Turn this ad off. I don't want. What the fuck is this ad? Biden admin's offer. Okay, here's actually that might have been alright, but
it's alright. You want to move to the first Florida man?
Yeah, let's get into it. This is a segment that we want to start doing here called Florida Man. We're going to pick 3 articles. And we're just going to read them, and we're going to discuss the Florida Man.
The Florida Man.
We're going to try to get into him.
One of the most interesting creatures in the wild.
Can you do us the pleasure, Frank, of reading this headline?
Absolutely. So this one right here from 2 days ago, August 3rd. Florida man steals roommate's parrot, leaves it injured at bus stop.
Scroll down. I want to read this. Summerlin Key, Florida. A Summerlin Key man was arrested on Tuesday after deputies said he stole his roommate's bird and left it injured at a bus stop in the Florida Keys. According to a post on the Monroe County Sheriff's Office Facebook page, Justin David Redbeard, they call him, Peters, age 40, was accused of stealing an $1,800 bird.
Whoa!
On June 13th. The victim, a 37-year-old woman, told police that she instructed Peters to leave the bird, Piper, alone. That he did not have permission to remove it from his cage and leave the house. Give me a little bit more. Is there more on this one?
This is as much as you need.
That's as much as I need. An $1,800 bird.
$1,800
What kind of bird costs $1,800? That would have been a bald eagle or something.
See, at first I was a little concerned. I was like, you're telling me you go into this lady's house, you see diamonds, you see nice china, and you take her bird? I thought this guy was mentally ill.
It's his roommate.
The roommate.
Yeah, he's not breaking and entering, so to speak, he is.
So he's breaking into her room, whatever you want to call it. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe a parrot.
but like, if I walked into like your room and we were together, and would you sue me for breaking and entering?
I don't know, man. If you touch my Twinkies, maybe.
You gotta touch your dick.
Bro, I said Twinkies. I didn't say dick.
Alright, give it to me. Give me the next one. That one was underwhelming because it had a great headline, but then it wasn't enough information. I need more.
Bro, it's the gotcha journalism nowadays.
Give it to him, Frank.
Alright, so this one's a good one. Naked Florida man hurls urn full of ashes during argument.
Give it to me. Scroll down. Alright, let's see.
This one's also, I think this was yesterday.
They were both yesterday?
The other one was 2 days ago. This
Oh,
one's
okay.
yesterday.
You thought you said that one was getting live updates.
Well, so 3 days ago, there was a report of the guy stealing the bird. Some guy said his roommate, or some lady said a roommate stole her bird.
And
then
then
the
they found it
injured.
the next day at the bus stop? Okay. It was a little bit more eventful. I didn't really think about it.
Bro, the guy must have been like either just too drunk,
Well, here's the thing. Maybe he was trying to, this is an easy one. This is an easy case to crack.
Give it to me.
Suit up. Detective CG on the case.
Here's my badge.
Here's my badge. Fucking, he was gonna sell that for meth.
For meth!
That's easy. And
meth.
the deal didn't go through because they were like $1,800. Or no, they probably said $10,000. And he said, this fucking bird, I know this bird's worth a good amount of money. Shows up. He's like, it's an $1,800 bird. Fuck you mean you won't take it? You're making $800 on this deal.
It's a no-brainer.
Are you crazy? And then the guy's just like, nah, and then he was left with no choice. The shame was too much to come back because he's on the down high. He's, doesn't have his meth. He can't go back there. So he's just going to leave it at the bus stop.
Nah, man, I think he was so mad, guy Gronk spikes the fucking
This sounds like something that Gallagher would do in Shameless.
Dude, honestly, any character in Shameless would have
That sounds something right out of his book. But anyways, back to this one. Read the headline again for me, Frank.
Okay. Just to recap, naked Florida man hurls urn full of ashes during argument.
Alright, give it to me.
It was a heated debate.
Sebastian, Florida. CBS 12 is reporting this news. I don't know how trustworthy we're talking here.
It's a Florida news
After
source.
throwing an urn containing a family member's ashes at somebody, a naked man from Sebastian was arrested early Sunday morning. According to Sebastian Police Department, 46-year-old Scott Cornwell got into a heated argument with the victim, which escalated when Cornwell threw a glass-style urn at their head.
Bro, it's like Step Brothers gone wrong.
As officers arrived on the scene, they found the victim at neighbor's house. Their face had multiple swollen body masses bursting open, worse than busting.
Bussin'.
The victim was transported to Sebastian Hospital, where he was later discovered they had a fractured nasal cavity.
All right, we got to read less of these articles. These just get depressing.
These are very
by
uneventful.
The end. But all right. So what I'm seeing is Step Brother style. He got in an argument with someone else. Like they're one guy's cracking the baseball bat, the other guy's cracking.
It reminds me more of a Pineapple Express kind of thing when they show up to Danny McBride's house and they get into it and then he breaks the bong over his head. That's kind of what that reminds me of, but with trashier people.
White trash as it gets.
They said, "Fuck you, Grandpa. I'm gonna beat this shit out of Ed."
Who do they hate more, Ed or Grandpa? The guy that they're like, "Fuck you, I don't give enough fuck about your corpse to chuck," or the guy that they're chucking the ass.
I'll tell you what, if you asked him that, he'd be stuck thinking about it for 25 minutes. He wouldn't know. He'd probably bust a urn over your fucking head.
He'd be thinking about that shit till the cops arrive.
Yeah. All right, give me the last one.
Last one. This one's pretty good. I like this one.
Yeah, I wanted to read this one, so read me the headline. Give me the headline.
Florida man accused of driving to Space Force base in stolen truck to warn of aliens.
All right, he's
definitely
on to something. No. He knows something. Why would he drive there unless he knew something? A Florida man has been arrested after he was accused of stealing a pickup truck. He had to steal a car to get there. Of course he knows something. He's got information. He knows something if he had to. He doesn't have a car, which means he's spending a lot of time in the house getting information.
Bro, this man's crazier than my Aunt Kristen, alright? That's all I'm saying.
Florida man has been arrested after he was accused of stealing a pickup truck and driving to Space Force Base to warn government about extraterrestrial and mythical creatures. Corey Johnson, 29, was arrested Friday at Patrick Space Force Base by local deputies after he attempted to get on base, according to an arrest citation. Johnson reportedly explained to authorities he was told by the president to warn the government there was a U.S. aliens
fighting Chinese dragons.
The government... All right. Johnson reportedly explained to authorities he was told by the president, skinny, scrawny, forgetful Joe Biden, to warn the government that there was U.S. aliens. They're born in the United States. They have a legal citizenship to the United States, probably somewhere in either Charleston or Houston, or probably Austin. And then they're fighting against Chinese dragons.
Chinese.
Why is he so racist?
All right, man. Look, if this is coming from Joe Biden, he might not be racist. He might have actually told him that. He might have sat down, had a secret conversation, and Joe Biden...
what actually might have happened here was he smelt his daughter and whispered it into his daughter's ear.
Oh, God.
And she told him, and now he had to go... When he heard that, he had to run. He said, Biden told you that? He's out. He was gone. He was gone. Straight to Patrick Space Force Base he goes. He said, "Hey, I've been actually thinking about moving to Austin or New Mexico. Maybe Albuquerque, actually. And we've all been hearing about extraterrestrial beings told to us by Joe Biden himself when he was licking my dog's earlobe."
Dragons.
What?
Extraterrestrial dragons.
Yeah. And what the fuck? U.S. aliens? Where do they find these people?
Bro,
Florida.
They find these people.
They find them in Florida.
In Florida.
They do.
Bro, that's why we got the Florida man.
And that's Florida man for you. The first ever Florida man.
Gotta love it, my guy. Fucking Florida people, I swear, you go there if you wanna go crazy and be schizophrenic.
Yeah, I guess. You can end up just like Tim Dillon or his mother.
Isn't Tim Dillon from New York?
Yeah, but...
Same. Still, yeah, no.
If another duplicate of him wasn't from New York and you didn't, or told me he wasn't from New York and I had to guess where he was from? Florida.
Either Florida or...
Speaking of the man, sunglasses. Very similar to him, but these were given and gifted. Not gifted, actually. He was dead. By my grandmother's boyfriend. Or husband. Yeah. And what he did, what do you call them, Johns? Oh, yeah, this is Barry Larry, by the way. I want to start bringing up more Barry Larry stories. I hope my dad's hearing this. Anyways, Barry Larry worked. What's that called? Team Recon? Give me this, give me something here. It's people who don't work, but they say they work for this place. But they do some good. They help, like, hurricane relief. Yeah, I don't know. Give me something like that. team. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Give me that.
I'm gonna get rid of recon.
Yeah. It's a bunch of. See, I can tell. Volunteer. Rubicon. That's the name of it. And I think that the rest of the people who were involved with it, or majority,
serve.
I think majority of these people are like retired people who want to actually do good and help.
Yeah.
And like, they say that they're just volunteering. Barry Larry was like, "This is my job. I do Team Rubicon." I'd never seen him go anywhere. I think he went on like one Team Rubicon thing. But he ordered like 100 fucking hard hats and like 1,000 of these glasses. And when he died of like a liver or something, kidney something.
This was your inheritance.
It was exactly my inheritance. Was these glasses and a couple, maybe a hard hat, a couple other things that were useless. But,
useless.
Yeah.
Look at us now.
Barry Larry in the cut. Fucking us up with the glasses. You know what I fucking hate?
What?
I was at the grocery store the other day. And first of all, I'm with Chang. So after we did the podcast, I have 6 items, 4 or 5 items. And a watermelon being one of them.
Mm.
And I'm scrawny. My arms were getting fucking tired.
Mm.
And I picked the wrong line to get into. There's the 12 or fewer.
Yeah.
But that one's fucking slammed at the ghetto basket down on Water Street, bro. There's 14 people in line. So how am I supposed to deal with that?
None of them, they can only get 12 items, so.
Yeah, so I don't know, whatever. So I get into the line with the 2 people, and there's 2 people in front. One person's kind of checking out, and the other person, I didn't realize had the whole fucking grocery store in their basket. And it literally took 20 minutes for them to take out all the food and put it on the fucking table. And 5 of fucking everything. And then we get to the end, and then they don't put down the fucking thing. They don't put down the fucking divider. The fucking thing, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm talking about? No, they didn't fucking put it down. How is the lady supposed to know if it's your food or if it's my food?
Don't touch my watermelon!
No, bro. You have the whole store. What's another watermelon and a fucking package of shaved steak?
Why you gotta steal mine?
No, it's not even... It's back to the fucking respect thing, okay? It goes back to the respect. Because fucking they didn't put it down afterward. It was after you finished, you just took up all that time putting fucking half the grocery store in there, and then you don't put down the divider that notifies the lady or the male who's scanning things that's the end of yours and the beginning of mine. So they need to show me some respect, and they didn't do it. And I'm standing there staring at the guy, literally like this. Are you joking? And then he finally, he looks, and then he finally, puts it down. After, they're almost done. They're almost done scanning everything. What is that, bro?
Bro, it shows both sides of the spectrum. Some people love the world, they love life, they're gonna remember your sandwich. Some people hate their lives, they're gonna fuck you and your watermelon.
Yeah, bro. They
cut a hole in your watermelon and they fucked
He made me hold that watermelon for a good 15 minutes.
Bro.
Because I wasn't going to put it out of fucking pure principle. I'm not putting anything down until you put that fucking thing down. Because you're not going to... What? You got no respect, huh? What? Huh?
But they cut a water.
I get no respect. My wife likes to call me after she has sex, so she calls me from the hotel room.
I get no respect.
I get no respect.
Yeah, that's it.
Fucking, it's ridiculous, bro. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Dude, honestly, I find in those situations, I get visibly angry. When I went down to California, I would get visibly angry, and I swear the people behind me would just get happier. It made me feel like some sort of sadistic Satanist.
Yeah, well, it's because it's a big thing here, I think, in New England, where we just like to get really pissed off.
Dude, everywhere.
And,
whether it's driving, whether it's like sitting in fucking lines.
Doesn't matter if it's at the grocery store. I have no tolerance for public ignorance. I have absolutely zero tolerance. When last semester or 2 semesters ago, I was in class and they were like, "What's your biggest pet peeve?" I was like, "Public ignorance." I had a fucking image in my head of Ghetto Basket parking lot. If you drive around, just getting in there, you're gonna say, "What the fuck is this, bro? You just walked out of your car right into the fucking middle of the road? You didn't look?" I'm driving around now. You're not on the crosswalk. I'm in the crosswalk, walking now, and now you're gonna come and hit me?
Bro, world revolves around them.
You don't put the divider down after the fucking food?
Bro, when you have an IQ below 20, the world revolves around you because you can't imagine it to do anything else.
I think that they just have such a hard time just doing anything, so it just has to be them.
They struggle so much they can't get outside themselves.
It's all just so difficult that they can just I just gotta do me. I can only focus on me, can't help anybody else. That's just too strenuous for my fucking brain. There's like a medium ground, because there's like actually a Momo, like you're actually mentally retarded on paper diagnosed by a doctor, right?
Yeah.
And then there's like someone who's just above that.
Yeah, some people who like biting their elbows.
They're like floating on the line. They're like a swing JV varsity player.
Yeah,
they play 2 quarters of the Momo, and then they play the other 2 quarters of the day as like floating.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, no, absolutely.
And you find 65% of those people down on Water Street at the Ghetto Basket.
Those are the same people that will tell you that they are crushing it, that they are some sort of mental beast that's going to set trends for the next generation.
Nope, they sell insurance on Instagram.
Yeah, man.
They're a life coach.
They're a life coach.
They're a life coach. They need to tell you how to live. You don't know how to live your life right.
They're a life coach who weighs over 400 pounds and sweat smells like mayonnaise.
I had a guy come into my lobby not too long ago. He came in and dropped off a stack of cards. I'll put it up on the thing. I don't know his name. I can't recall the gentleman's name. Remind me of, Dr. Umar?
No.
I kind of looked like that. We'll put a picture of him up now as well. He looked very similar to him. Pulled up, very sweaty. That's what reminded me of it. Got out of like a travel car. He was like, I don't know how to describe it. He was taxiing people into the city.
Word.
In like a party bus, not a party bus, but like a van.
Okay. Word. Some sort of chauffeur.
Yeah. He's a chauffeur. Exactly. I don't know why I couldn't think of it. It wasn't him, but he looks very similar to that guy, to me. Dr. Umar, he's OD.
He's a very handsome man.
Yeah. He's like the leader of like the like all black, He wants to start an all black school, like learning it for the black man. But he's a scam artist. He's just taking money.
Hold on, isn't an all black school backtracking? Isn't that the exact same thing as an all white school, except just like?
Yeah, like, they would be in the position of the white man's school.
So they're the oppressors in that situation.
Not necessarily oppressing, but they would be getting a better education for them, was the idea that he was trying to put out.
What if they had, like, in this blacks only school, like, whites only water bubblers and stuff like that? It's like their form of getting reparations.
I don't think there's white people allowed in his school at all.
Well, they're the janitors.
Maybe.
Because they have to be below you if it's going to be...
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
I mean, that's what I would do. If I'm in that situation, I am going
if
to
you're making
abuse,
an all-black school.
I'm going to abuse and violate every single white person I see.
Yeah, I guess they'd have to be like janitor. What else is a shitty job at a school?
All of them. Teaching.
Health teacher.
Gym teacher.
They make the white man tell you about sex, so then the black man can come in and inform you how to do it correctly.
Let's be real. The white man know nothing about sex.
That's what I'm saying. They have the white man tell you, and then the black man comes in and goes, no.
Black man comes in.
Let me tell you how it's done.
He goes, once you go black, you never go back, and everyone's just... You know, like fucking.
Because it's only
fire.
other black people.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And then every single room is required to have one white person, so that all the rest of the people can shit on that person.
I don't think it was like that, but I think it was.
I'm
more
just saying.
like,
I'm talking about my school.
Oh,
I want to
this is
make
what
this
you
school.
want.
I want this school. Yeah.
But you as the white owner is.
Yeah,
It defeats the whole purpose. You as the white owner.
No, man. No, I don't know what you're talking about. I think
We're
if
going
anything,
to add. We're going to
son
add.
of a bitch.
Flipping ships. Pick it up.
Jason, next Wednesday. Check
Coming
it out.
on. Our sponsor for PTP is Flippin' Ships. Flippin' Ships was founded by CEO Jason Reynolds during late quarantine, and Jason is in the business of providing you with entertainment. Whether you're looking for a restored boat in great condition you can take on the lakes, or if you're interested in watching the process go down, Jason's got it all. His TikToks show the process in an entertaining way for all ages, but check out his YouTube videos because they show every detail of the flip. Check him out on TikTok and YouTube for some at-home or on-the-go entertainment. His handle is Flippin' Ships. That's flipping without the G, ships. And be on the lookout for these flip ships soon on Facebook and Instagram. Oh, let me pick up, we were talking about the life coach. That's where we got to the Dr. Umar and the all-black school that Frank wanted to own. Which sounds so racist when I said it.
Yeah, that part is not at all what it was. I don't want to own anything, okay? I'm not a person. That's terrible.
That sounds horrible. Anyways, the guy came in and handed me a stack of business cards, and he was a life coach. And his tits had sweat underneath the white part of his t-shirt. What are you going to tell me? What are you going to tell me? I don't need to know anything from you. You're not even aware enough to know that your tits are popping out, sweating.
Bro, he's going in there stalling so he can stay in the AC.
And he handed me a stack of life coach cards. He was like, pretty much just like, I can teach you how to better yourself, bro. Blah, 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 and like all this. And I was like, I'm not addicted to anything.
Well, hey, man. He has the self-confidence to go in there with insane amount of tit stains and have the confidence to hand out cards. You know what I mean?
Self-confidence, or how about a false ego for the guy? You think, what? Huh? I wanted to be like, what, you're better than me? Huh? What, you think you're fucking better than me?
I think you're better than me.
Well, I'm in a fucking collared shirt, nice pants, and Armani shoes. You came in here with tit stains telling me that you could be my life coach. Fuck you, buddy. Get the fuck out of here.
Amen.
I couldn't believe that. Glasses on got me feeling crazy. Pull up this other article here, Frank. Would you do the pleasure?
All right, so this one's a little closer to home. We're off the Fitchburg or Florida man. This one's Fitchburg, Massachusetts. Suspect found dead. Police canine shot dead during standoff in Fitchburg. This one's not fucking funny.
No, this one's not funny, but we gotta talk about it. It happened right down the street, bro. They had like Fox News helicopters and shit.
Yeah.
A wanted man who barricaded himself inside a home in Fitchburg, Massachusetts, where we're standing, on Tuesday shot and killed the police canine before apparently fatally shooting himself. Oh, that's not good.
That's terrible.
That's awful. State police said the incident began in the morning. Suspect identified as Matthew Mack, 38, was wanted on charges tied to a shooting earlier this month, and investigators had established surveillance on him at his home on Oliver Street.
Damn, bro, he killed the canine and himself? That poor dog.
This sounds like a MW2 campaign mission.
I could see the dog getting on top.
Police believe Mack was armed and had a propensity. That's a word I haven't heard before.
You haven't heard propensity?
I have not. For violence. A SWAT team and crisis negotiators were called to try to convince him to leave the building, but he continued to freeze. According to police, can you give me some scroll down?
Yeah.
Well, the reason I knew about this is because Nico's mom was over. Nico's mom was over here. No, Nico was over here, and his mom texted him, like, "Where are you?" And like, it was right down the street. They had like all downtown shut off. And then we looked it up, and it was like breaking news from Fitchburg: standoff with SWAT team.
Jeez.
Yeah, and I screen recorded. It sounded kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty intense.
There are 3 apartments in the building. Police said at the point, after speaking with negotiators, she was able to leave the female from the house. Negotiators had several conversations with Mack and family members trying to convince him to turn himself in peacefully. Damn.
Yeah, that's fucked up, man. That poor dog.
And he killed the dog.
LOL, I don't give a fuck about the guy, dude. I just care about the dog.
No, yeah, that sucks.
You ever read Because of Winn-Dixie? That shit's fucked up.
What?
The dog dies.
Oh, yeah, that fucking book and movie. Yeah, Winn-Dixie.
Old Yeller.
The only thing I ever think about when I think about that is the Dixie cups. They used to be in my grandma's. They were, you know, they have those little, the older bathrooms have the little place where the cups go.
Yeah.
People would hold the cup, and there was the little holes where you put the toothbrush. She'd always have these Dixie cups there, and then she had this fucking soap. Everyone probably knows the brand. I forget the brand's name, but it has the fish in the back. And one time I tasted it, and it was awful. One time I tried it, and it tasted bad.
I was looking for this thing. I saw like on people's Snapchat stories the other day. Some guy in Leominster apparently was like going door to door, knocking on people's homes, and then if they knocked on the door and it was like a child that opened the door, and which would then insinuate that the parents weren't home, he'd kick the shit out of the kid and steal the stuff in the house. There was literally they're like, look out for this guy. He's going door to door and fighting kids and stealing shit. I'm not kidding, bro.
I want to find that. You find that shit,
bro.
This is like when you were talking about fighting. He heard our podcast about you. He was like, how many third graders do you think you can fight off at once? He heard that. He went out and started beating the shit out of every third grade, knocking on every door. You in third grade? Yeah. Kick you right in the fucking face.
Fucking RKO out of nowhere.
And then he was like, I need your stuff. And then he's like, I need your stuff too, though, bro, because I'm going to take this on the way out.
Tell your mom I said thanks.
Tell your mom what's up. I stole your fruit snacks, bitch. Give me this. I want to find that. That sounds good. Ah, man. Central Mass door-to-door break-ins.
I'm retarded. I can't type.
I have a Momo. I don't know. I think you should throw the word Leominster in there, man. You gotta find this shit. We're gonna start a new thing. If you made it this far and you're listening, we're gonna start a new thing before every podcast. We're gonna send out a Snapchat. I'm gonna throw it on my story and respond back with questions or statements you want.
Oh, sneaker shop.
And we'll record it. We'll throw you up on the pod. We'll get you up there and then we'll respond to your questions. Just a little bit of conversation to push us along, get us going through.
All right. We're just getting into really fucking depressing stories.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, see, I want good stories. These are fucking Leominster owner says 40K merchandise stolen in burglary. I don't want to hear about your fucking sob story.
Google should have like a light option.
Insurance.
So if you don't want to kill yourself.
Insurance. There's plenty of insurance people on Instagram. They follow us every day. There are plenty of people. Just read their bio. They went to college and then they got a pyramid scheme job. It's what it is, okay?
Honestly, man, I've always wanted to start my own pyramid scheme. I bet you that shit's fucking lucrative.
Yeah, maybe in like the 80s.
What do you mean? There's plenty of modern day
Nowadays,
pyramid
you'll just have a
schemes.
300 follower, 8,000 following Instagram account,
Bro.
and you'll post really crappy videos.
Bro, you know Herbalife?
No.
Herbalife's that crazy thing that every single person is like selling, but they're not actually selling it. They're like hiring on other people to sell it, and that's how they make their money. It's a pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
And bro, like you know all the nutrition shops that have been opening up recently, they're like shakes and like smoothies and like I don't know, stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about? There's like one on John Fitch, there's one
yeah.
all Herbalife. They're literally
Whoa.
like this pyramid scheme has fucking managed to
Give me
take
some
over
information
all
on that.
of
Look up
Central
Herbalife
Mass.
pyramid scheme. I want to figure this shit out.
Herbalife.
Whoa. So you're telling me that they're fake? Oh, shit. You're telling me that all these, like, new places that are all young people-owned shops are all Herbalife shit? Holy shit.
Yes, sir. And
Whoa.
I'm not talking bad on any of them. Honestly, I respect the entrepreneurial grind. Like, that's not what it...
No, that's not the part. But they're all one thing.
Yes.
But they have all different names.
Well, they're different names, but they carry the same products. If you go in there and you ask for something that's not Herbalife, they'll tell you to go away.
Whoa!
Herbalife...
Discriminatory. Smoothie fucking Nazi.
Pyramid scheme.
You say you want... What you say you want? Chi Life? Huh? No. Get the fuck out of here. It was like when we backed into that lady after the Get Your Sneakers podcast.
Bro. Oh, my land.
That was her fault. She was parked in the middle of the road.
Bro, you backed straight
I backed straight into
I don't
her,
even think you look... I'm pretty sure you were looking in my eyes as you were
I was
backing up.
turning around. That's what happened. I pressed the pedal and went like this. And by the time I turned around, we hit her car. That's what happened.
It is what happened. She was chill about it too.
She was chill about it, but she was parked in the middle of the road.
Yeah, not even in a spot.
Not
it
in
was
a
like,
spot at
it
all.
was like the spots, and then she was right here on this side. Like she saw the line, and she was like, it's basically.
It was the
line.
line was here, and it was at a whole car length here behind the line. Nothing happened.
Hey, man.
In either car.
That's called like seeing one, like when one people see like loss where there's no spots, she sees opportunity. That's something special.
I see money that I could have had.
All these things that are like talking about Herbalife.
When all the Get Your Sneakers came out, they're like, yo, what the fuck? They're like, she can't park there, bro. That's not on you.
They came out?
All of them. They were all outside.
Are you kidding? Yeah. I don't remember that shit. I remember you running in there, like asking her.
I ran in there and I started talking to her. I was like, "Is that your red car?" And then the lady was like, "Yeah." I was like, "I just hit it." And she was like,
"Yeah."
She was like, "Yeah." I was like, I was like, "You're kind of not in the spot though." And then she was like, "It's whatever. It's fine." And I was like,
it happens all the time. I do shit like this.
And I was like,
every day.
I was like, all right, you sure? I was like, you sure it's fine? And she's like, yeah, it's fine. And she's like, are you sure there's no damage? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, all right, you're good, just go. And I was like, all right.
Cool.
It was gonna be her fault though if we called anybody in and like somebody showed up.
It would never have gotten to that point, honestly.
Of course not. But when I came out of the store, all the Get Your Sneakers people were right there.
Hey.
They were like, what the fuck, bro? She can't be parked there. What the? They were all like already on our side.
Bro, as soon as we get our setup more like a little bit better, we should have them on again.
Yeah, bro. I'd love to have them on again. Kidding me? They're our best viewers, bro. They polluted. They shoot our shit up. They promote us better than we promote them, essentially.
Dude, even just looking through like analytics on YouTube, that was like our largest subscriber spike.
Yeah, people loved it, bro.
Yeah, well, I mean, they have a big community and a lot of people who are very gung-ho about theirs.
They're sick.
They're good people.
That's what I'm saying. And we gotta start giving back to people. We gotta start like doing shit.
Man, motherfuckers gotta start giving to me. I ain't got shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't got nothing to give now that I'm thinking about it.
Bro, I spent all my money on Pokemon cards, and eBay doesn't even love me anymore.
Speaking of what, yeah, Franco got banned from eBay.
Bro, fucking banned from eBay.
For life?
I don't know, man. I tried to contact them, and they literally just told me that our decision is final, and that if we could smell you right now, I bet you smell bad. That's what they said to me.
Whoa!
Yeah, man, they told me that you are a cross-eyed bitch who is inbred on his mother's side.
They're like, look, you cousin fucking bitch. You need to stop going on eBay right now.
Dude,
and that's just the point of the story.
That's honestly what I took it. They were like, sir, that it was a genuine concern. They're like, sir, we know your bank account is running very low.
They had stole all your information already, and they've been looking into it like, bro, we know you ain't got no money, bitch. Why are you spending your money on this?
You don't have gas for next week. Why are you buying Pokemon?
Like, look, we hacked into your Truebill account. We know you're planning to save some money here, but you've spent it all on us, and we're glad to take the money. Don't get me wrong.
Well, that's why I was so offended.
But you should probably stop. Yeah, that's kind of.
Dude, I was like,
what was it for, though?
All right, so they said that I was having risky behavior that put the community at risk.
Whoa.
So, well, when I say that, I made like.
Were you buying children on eBay?
I mean, like. A couple, I bid. I didn't get them. They were too expensive,
what they thought.
Bro.
You bought so many Pokemon cards, they thought you had kids at your house.
Probably. They were like, this guy has a basement full of Vietnamese or Japanese children.
He has small,
and he needs to entertain them with these Pokemon cards. Yeah, no, I could totally see that. Well, I should probably contact them and clear things up then. But no, bro. I swear to God, like they. I think what the suspicion is like, you know how like if you go on Instagram and you tap around like too fast or something, it'll pop up with a notification and be like, hey, like, are you a computer or something like that? Because like the click-through rate is just inhuman or something, or unlikely to be human.
It does that to me when I follow a bunch of people.
I bought like 35 cards in a matter of like 3 hours. And they were all like $1 and some change a piece. Because I'm working on my master set. Yeah. I'm trying to get all of the Brilliant Stars, reverse holographic, and not.
I got banned once from eBay.
Why? What'd you do?
I did something much worse. I lied and I got away with it.
You bought kids.
I bought a child, and then I didn't
pay for it. And you didn't pay for it.
And I didn't pay for it. Yeah, yep.
Oh, those fuckers, man. They were like, well, if he's going to be buying children, we need to know that he's in. You know?
Well, I think what had happened is it happened once before, but the guy kind of fucked me. Like, whatever had happened, the whole thing got fucked up, and I never even got to pay him, but he was still like, you never paid me. I was like, bro, you never fucking gave me the shit that I won the auction for.
Deadass.
Like, the other day, I won an auction on a LeBron jersey that I was gonna give Mario for his birthday.
Nice.
And I win it, and then I go in overnight, like, I checked it at the end of the night, like, right before I went to sleep, it was like 10 minutes left, blah, blah, blah. And when you lose, it always sends, sorry, you missed it, or whatever.
Yeah.
This one just said, auction ended, and it was the exact bid price that I put down. The guy just canceled it. He just ended it.
Well, dude, he was probably like,
He's
like, this
not
is worth
money.
more. Yeah.
And he just canceled it, yeah.
Well,
I was like, well, what the fuck, you put it up there? I don't
Dude,
do that shit.
that should, like, you should be able to report them as risky behavior in that situation.
Exactly.
Like, you're
But,
fucking yanking my
some
chain.
situation like that had happened prior, and I didn't pay the person because they didn't send me shit. And then, like, that was like one strike. And then it happened a second time where I won the bid on something I didn't fucking want, and I just didn't pay him. And I thought that I had 3 strikes, and
Just
I thought
cancel
that
it.
so I didn't do nothing. I just was like, I don't want this, and the guy was like, you won. And I was like, I'm not paying for it. And then he reported me, I guess, and I got banned. And then I like talked on the phone with a lady, and I was like, hey, I don't know what happened here, like blah 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 blah, this that, and I kind of like milked up the story. I started kind of lying.
Yeah.
I was fibbing. And she was like, oh yeah, we'll get that reinstated for you. It should be reinstated within the next 48 hours. I was like,
See, dude, I couldn't even get on the phone with them. They made me go through that weird text
it was
customer
text
service.
first, I think. It might have just been text.
Well, dude, like,
That's why it was easy to
I
catch.
texted them and I was like, I don't know what the fuck's happening. I must have been hacked or some shit. And they were like, oh, no worries. We're gonna take care of it. We're gonna take care of you. And then the next response was, just kidding. You're banned for life.
Whoa,
There's no going back.
whoa.
And then I was like, well,
No
can you tell me?
taking care of.
I was like, can you tell me why? And all they said was, we are not legally obligated to share said information.
Whoa! Read the terms and services.
Terms and services, bro.
Because this is another thing. TikTok do that. They have all your information,
Well,
everything.
TikTok's a Chinese like malware site, more or less.
It's a Chinese probe into our U.S. Idiocracy.
Well, dude, they're
to
even
steal
they're
our
mind
information.
controlling us. Imagine. So, like, every single kid in the U.S. is sitting on TikTok 6 out of 24 hours a day, you know? And they show them that, like, tranny is life videos. Tranny is love, tranny is life, you know? And now these kids are growing up thinking that that's the end-all, be-all of the world. Which I'm not saying it's not.
Tranny live, tranny life, tranny love. Those are
Shrek
gonna
is
be the
love,
new
Shrek
signs.
is life, tranny is love, tranny is life.
No, it's gonna be like, the live, laugh, love signs that all like the moms have in their houses.
It's gonna be the stick
in
figure
15
with tits and a
in
dick.
15 years, it's gonna be like the bathroom logo, but it's gonna be both of them. It's gonna say tranny love, tranny life, tranny whatever. Not that that's a problem, but
Not that
that's
it's a problem.
that's just where we're heading.
But, alright.
It's inevitable.
Can I tell you a story of something that I'm very ashamed of, but it came to mind and I think it needs to be discussed.
Yeah, give it to me.
So you know how, like, when kids are really young, they, like, piss the bed or, like, shit the bed?
Yeah, I wetted the bed.
Yeah, maybe not shit the bed, that's kind of
I'd never shit the bed, but I wet the bed until I was about 10.
Alright,
Well, no. It was like 9 to 10.
9 to 10.
Yeah, well, it was like, I don't know, I had some traumatic shit happen, and then like,
Totally.
and then it started happening, and then it went away.
It's like the kid from Big Daddy.
But no, I had this thing. I can't believe I'm not embarrassed to talk about this. It's crazy.
Alright. Can I hold on? Because if I don't
Yeah,
do
get it
this,
out, get it
I'm
out,
gonna
get it
puss
out,
out.
get it out, get it
I'm gonna
out,
puss
get it out.
out, and I'm never gonna say it to
Get it
everyone, and only to my therapist.
Get it
Alright?
out.
Alright. So we're typical kids, pee on beds, do whatever.
Pee on the bed, standing on it, and pissing.
I shit under beds.
Whoa, you shit under a bed?
I shit under beds when I was kids.
Whoa.
I shit under them.
Whoa.
I pooped under them.
Because you didn't want to go to the bathroom?
I don't know, man. I don't remember. I just remember pooping under them.
How old were you?
I was pretty old, man. I was like, I don't know, 6.
Whoa, that's not that old.
I mean, it's
I
old
think,
enough
like-
to know that you shouldn't shit on beds.
I think anything like 7 and below is like anything like that's weird is like, it's
Is it separation
excusable.
anxiety? Is it
Excusable.
is it yearning for love from my father, so I poop under his bed?
I think did you have Mac?
Nah.
Do you have a dog?
Nah.
Well, maybe you wanted to be a dog.
I wanted to be the dog.
Oh, maybe the
I
top
wanted
dog. Maybe because you were the youngest kid,
It's an
you're
alpha
like, I'm gonna
move.
be top dog. I'm gonna shit under my fucking bed. No one's gonna fuck
They
me
can't
here.
tell me nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it was.
Dude, probably.
Yeah.
Or maybe I was in some crazy like dream state walking around.
Oh, I didn't think about that either.
Like Step Brothers
Yeah,
where they're like,
yeah, but your thing was like I shit under the bed.
Yeah.
Wait, how'd you get under there?
Bro, I army crawled, man.
You
I was a
crawled?
little ass dude. I
I know,
just
but
crawled.
did you shit like ass down?
Fuck no, I can't stand under there, bro.
So
I crawl. It's like a horizontal thing. So you're like this. You crawl. You turn sideways.
You like this, like
yeah.
under
Well,
the bed.
if you're on your tummy,
the...
if you're on your tummy, you poop on yourself.
That's what I was saying. That's
so you turn on your side.
But if you do it the other way, you smush. Okay, so you poop, so it would go under the bed.
Yeah, and then so since like when you're pooping in a toilet, it falls. You gotta kind of move forward as you poop, otherwise it piles up.
Okay.
You know, this is really gross. But
you remember it. That's not a dream. I pissed the bed, bro. Mine was just like simple traumatic shit that happened.
Yeah, dude. I feel like to a certain extent, it's normal.
Yeah, but like, bro, like I would have to like go out. Sleepovers were like almost no. But then like if you go to a sleepover and it happened, I'd have to like make up some extraneous excuse.
You're like, I spilled a cup.
Yeah, I know. That's what it always would, spill water.
I'm a sweaty boy.
Yeah, I'd be up in the morning cleaning up. You know.
See, what you should have done is whenever you had to pee, or like make sure you sleep in their bed so that you can pee and then blame it on them.
See, I never thought about that.
Did it?
No, see, what I did was, I remember my mom bought me diapers, and I was like, are you She came out of CVS one day with diapers, and I was like 9 or 10.
I'd rather pee in the bed.
I literally said, I'm going to piss myself.
Yeah.
I said, I'd rather piss myself. And my dad tried everything. No diapers, because he fucking didn't want me to humiliate myself. My dad was like, that's fucking...
Good man.
He was like, diapers? Are you joking? I remember when that conversation, he was like, what? No.
Good man, bro.
I was like, I'm not wearing them. He's like, yeah, obviously. The fuck? You're 9.
Yeah.
10, whatever. And then, he tried all these different fucking resources. He was like going...
Like a shock collar.
Yeah, he was trying all these different remedies. And like, it was somewhat similar to that. It didn't shock me or anything. But it was a clip. And you clip the battery pack part to your shirt. And then there was a wire that ran with a little metal thing. And you clip the metal thing to your waistband. And then when you start pissing and the liquid hits the metal, it fucking rings off an alarm.
So it wakes you up?
But I'm such a deep sleeper that I would just be pissing my pants. The alarm would be going off, and my dad would be like, wake up, and I'd be pissing my pants while it's happening. He'd be like, get up, yo, get up. And he'd be shit. And by the time I woke up, it was done. I'd already pissed myself. It'd be like right after I finished pissing myself, I'd be like, well, it was good. And he'd be like, bro, like, how do you not know what just happened?
It turned into an alarm for everyone else in the home to let you know, like...
Literally woke everybody else up except for me. Dead ass. My dad would run it. I don't know if it happened like on multiple occasions, but one time specifically, he was like literally standing over me, like, "Dude, like what just happened?" Like I woke up right after I pissed, and he was like, "Tight." Like, what do you do? Like you're like, "Stop!" You're like putting the hands on his, like you can't do anything.
Trying to throw the towels on you.
Yeah,
and
you're not
shit.
stopping my piss. Are you kidding me? Transition out of pissing my pants when I was a child, out of our horrible, wicked, embarrassing childhood weird shit, into Frank gave this to us on the last one. You wanted to talk a little bit about that. He gifted it.
Alright, so this guy right here, it's a Pokemon Go blister box. It's got 6-pack in it from Japanese. It's from Japan. Yeah, it's a blister box.
So it's like below blaster?
It's below booster.
Okay, so give the people a little rank.
Alright, I mean, I truthfully don't know. When I say that, like, I
think it's hobby box, blaster, booster, and now blister.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I only truthfully go up to blister, booster. I mean, I've never bought above that, but I know it goes booster with like full. If it's Japanese, it's 30. If it's American, it's 10.
Yeah, let's talk about how you got it.
So this guy, it's a mystery bag situation. You go on Whatnot. They got a bunch of different type of shows, live auctions, but they present them as games. Okay, so these are like a live auction where you grab a bag for $20 and you can get anything from 10 packs of Pokemon cards, which is worth more than $20, or you can get an already graded slab of a mysterious thing, modern or vintage. And every single time you get a bag, you get an entry for the raffle at the end, and that's what this beautiful puppy is. It's from the raffle. Only one person wins it at the whole entire thing. So I just want to shout out Pokemon V-Mart, some shit like that. I don't want to butcher your name, bro. But we'll tag him. It'll be good.
Tag him in he was giving it away?
Giving away. It's like an everyday thing, bro.
Word.
Like they'll have a blister box go to any person who wins that little raffle at the end. And he literally goes from like 10 a.m. in the morning to 10 o'clock at night. There's like 200 something bags. So like, there's opportunities to get some dope shit, and there's the ceilings, which are like $150,
Word.
which means like you can get something, it could potentially be worth up to that.
Like the best thing that he's got is worth.
Yeah, but like the worst thing is like 15, a
Right.
little bit less than what you
so
bought
you
it
only
for.
lose a little bit of money.
Yeah, but it's like a game, you know what I mean? It turns into like a lottery almost type of thing.
It's fun.
Yeah, for like weird nerd collectors.
I don't like the mystery stuff with the pop Funkos though, because there's so much stuff that I don't fuck with. So I'm like, I'm gonna get something I don't like.
At
It's
least
like,
with like a Pokemon thing, you know you like that.
Yeah.
Everything in that realm.
Exactly.
You know, Funkos, it's everything from fucking Stranger Things to...
I remember what I wanted to talk about a while back.
What?
Big Papi has his own weed.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
I mean, dude, he did get stabbed by a mobster.
Yeah,
not too long
so I was
ago,
gonna say this is supposedly advertised as the best weed to smoke while you're in a Dominican street knife fight. It's it's a pre-roll blunt.
Oh.
Can you give me some research on this here? It's a pre-roll blunt that looks like a baseball bat, and it's a super slow burn. And me and Kujin Mario smoked a couple. Fire, absolutely fire.
Where do you get it? Just at the dispensary?
He got them in Littleton. He said. I don't know what dispensary you got them at.
I'm just gonna go to pictures.
Yeah, David Ortiz launched his line of cannabis product. Here we go.
Are these them?
Yeah. That's exactly it. That's exactly
sick,
what he pulled
dude.
up.
I
with,
like the packaging.
Look at the way it looks though. It's like look at the blunt. That's like a
Sweet
real
sluggers.
Yeah,
They
Sweet
do
Sluggers.
look like
That's what they're called.
Wooden baseball
The
bats.
brand is Papi, I guess, and it's Sweet Sluggers is the name of it.
Cool.
They're pre-roll blunts, and like I was saying before, they're the best thing to spark up when you find yourself in the middle of a Dominican street fight for your life, when you've escaped the resort and you've gone out a little bit trying to explore, you
Bang
know.
some mobsters
And then they run up
wife.
on you with a militia of men who are trying to kill you. You just whip one of these out and you spark it up and you'll be all right. You'll just kick all of their asses. You might get stabbed, but then you'll come back to play professional baseball.
You know, man, speaking of that, like, so just a product making a huge difference in your life. Every single time I drink coffee in the morning, I feel like I could fight an unlimited amount of third graders.
Yeah.
Like
back to
every
the
single
third
time.
grader thing. Maybe it was you. Was it you breaking into all the houses? You're like, oh, I heard about it on Snapchat.
Yeah, I was like, are you in third grade?
You in third grade? Wah!
Yeah,
Right in
bro.
the
I was like,
face.
you got any
Whack,
friends?
You got fruit snacks, bitch!
Invite all your homies over. I'll take you all on.
Yeah, invite your class over. I'll kick your ass and Miss Kylie.
Bro, fucking teacher will keep score. They're like a judge.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Honestly, I think that's a reasonable idea. But yeah, if I drink coffee, I feel like I'm $100. But if I don't drink coffee,
What kind of coffee you drink?
anything.
Yeah, just like Dunkin' usually?
Dude, I'm same way with my nicotine. Like, obviously, I have a preference, but like, nicotine is nicotine, caffeine is caffeine. Gotta get your fix. It's a terrible message to give out there.
But you gotta get it how you gotta get it.
But I love the shit and it's so good, and I'm never gonna stop.
Yeah.
You know, and it's great. So, but if I don't have my coffee in the morning, I will turn into like a Down syndrome tiger who's ready to murder, ready to eat.
Yeah, you're frustrated. I can see you with that when you get cranky sometimes.
Dude, I do, man. Especially when I'm tired.
Yeah. I was the same way, though. I'm the same way. I just get enough sleep all the time, so I never have to worry about it.
Yeah, honestly, it's just like you pissing through your sleep, bro. You're a good sleeper,
dude.
bro.
Dude, it's like it's a thing I still think about to this day when I drink up like mad water and I'm like right before I go to bed.
Oh no.
Yeah, it hasn't happened in like 10 years. But I'm waiting. Well, that's not true. One time in high school, I got like wicked drunk, came home, and I snuck back in, and my dad busted me sneaking back in. And then when I remember I was just like so hammered. It was like going in flashes, you know. I was like, oh, fuck you, man. You know, like walking up the stairs up to my room. And then I woke up in a puddle of piss. Like, I pissed my pants, and there was a puddle of it in my bed. And then my TVs had been taken out of my room. And like all my like electronics had been confiscated. Like sophomore year of high school.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's a nightmare. That's honestly the worst.
It was a nightmare.
When you're in like that grade, bro, I remember waking up in like I remember smoking blunts out the ass in my room because I was on the third floor.
Yeah,
not out of my ass.
I get busted by Papa Garrity all the time for the ash on the windowsill.
But like waking up to that situation,
yeah,
you know, where like I'll smoke a blunt.
Because he never
I'll
busted
pass
me
out.
in the moment. It was always afterward.
Exactly.
Yeah. Last thing that I want to say, because I was gonna say earlier, say getting your fix. Do you know that Escobar is an official sponsor of Kill Tony?
Fuck yeah, man.
You knew that?
No.
You know Kill Tony?
I do know Kill Tony, yeah.
The Escobar, and Joe, I was hitting it in my car, and Joe Rogan's talking to Theo Vaughn, he goes, oh, there's these vapes that I really, really like. They're a sponsor, Kill Tony, Escobar. I was like, well, I literally had it in my fucking hand. I was like, what? And then he started going in about it. He's like, they got these flavors, strawberry, banana, and all these blah, blah, blah. And I was like, bro, what?
Bro.
It's crazy. We should see if we can,
What happened to them banning shit?
Yeah, I don't know. We talked about that too. I thought it was supposed to be banned.
I thought like Jewel Pods just got banned like a couple weeks ago.
I think they're working on trying to ban the rest of the stuff.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of cucks, bro.
Speaking of which, I guess the rest of you are working on banning us too. So we'll get out of here before we officially are banned. It's a pleasure, Franco. This is the first of many elevated first solo podcasts.
Oh yeah, man. We're gonna keep going, trying new shit. I liked the news stories.
Florida Man. That's gonna be a new segment. We're gonna have to get like a little title phase, and
we're bringing that back.
Yeah, Chang, we're gonna outsource that to you.
Okay.
Make us a Florida Man little animation or something. Well, we'll leave you how we always leave you. I gotta get to work, so believe in yourself. Peace.
Peace.